Wande pama kuginudo Yeji makwemwebe Umi benjama Onye chimereze yarie Ibonde meziru yo mezia manjama Saro wiwe kilela Apala pangeluwa Yenyi mishafaturao Okwarora na kuyonso Yenyi mi akwano kaneluwa.
Hey guys, Janae here. Welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing? Today we are finally tying gele again. Yes. And the gele we're tying today is this one. This beautiful orange gele. You can find this at chichichikito.com. And this particular one, you will find it under the plain gele section. And the name of this one is Otuto. She is beautiful. She looks a little bit reddish online, but a quick hint to you guys, if you're going to shop online at chichichikito.com, you want to click on the description, and right underneath that description section, it will give you the true color of the headscarf that you're wanting to purchase. Because I try my best to get the true color of the pictures, but sometimes what I capture is not exactly what you see on site. So this one is Otuto again. She has a beautiful sheen to her. She is a gorgeous orange chaffle, orange head tie, orange gele. And we have many more similar to her. Here's her sister here, the same design, the same sheen, but this one is a little bit goldish, yellowish. Just very similar to Otuto, and I'll show you guys the size of it in just a second. Here's another sister of Otuto. Beautiful green. And then here's the best seller that we have currently. Since the site's open, everyone seemed to love this one. This one is similar to the one that Marlene wore on her gele video that is socket tied. I'll show you guys a picture of that. We have this one. We also have, as far as plain gele goes, we have this beautiful white one, all white. We have the burgundy. We have blue and purple. And if you guys have any questions about it, and that's just for the plain, some of the plain at least. If you guys have any questions about these headscarf and chaffle, let me know. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're everywhere. Well, we're not on Twitter. We are on Twitter, we're just not active on Twitter. Yeah, Chikele is on Twitter, we just don't tweet as much. Okay, so back to the headscarf. This is the Otuto.
She's so colorful.
I love color. I personally believe in color therapy. So I use it whenever I feel down and I just need to lift my spirit up. Aside from praying, I love colors. So this is Otuto. See how long she is? Oh my gosh, this is a lot of headscarf. If you guys can see that. So this is Otuto not folded, and I folded her inwards about 1/3. So fold it in, that's what it looks like. And then I'm going to fold her in half widthwise. And that's how I'll begin to tie her. You know what, I need to back up a little bit so you guys can see all of that. So once again, this is Otuto in all her glory. She is folded inwards about 1/3 of her length. And then I will go ahead and fold her in half widthwise. So fold it in half like that. These are the two tips here. I've tied her before, so you can see she's a little bit wrinkled, but you can choose to iron your gele if you want to. I don't iron all of my gele, but some of them, if I need them to have that fresh look, I will iron it. So here is where it was folded, and this end will go to the back. I like to tie my gele from the back. So this part folded inwards will be directly in contact with our hair. Okay, so let's start tying her. So that edge that you folded in half, you want that edge to be right at the back of your head, right here. Okay, so you put her over. She's a lot of Gele, so you guys bear with me, and I'm doing this by myself. You know what we're going to do before we even tie this? I'm going to I gotta keep my glasses on because I need to see, but I'm going to remove my earrings so it doesn't get in the way. And before you tie, just get yourself a pack of pins. I didn't used to use pin before because I just did the very basic Gele, but now that we're tying on, that I'm showing you guys more Gele, I think it's best that we use a little bit. And when you use the pins, please keep in mind where you put those pins, so that when you come to remove your Gele, you know where to go to remove the Gele. And keep this away from children, because you know they like to investigate. Okay, now back to the Gele. That area where you have folded in half, you want that to directly touch the very back of your head. So, or the back of your head rather. So you put it over like so. I can't see right now, and I do want to see. So the rest of this, this is so weird. The rest of this I have to open up. Okay, and then right from the edges, you know, remember the first video? If you guys haven't seen the first video of me tying Gele, please go and check out that video. I'm still learning, and I'm showing you guys, some of you guys asked for it. I'm showing you guys how I tie my Gele, okay? Thank you. So you want the folded edge on the back of your head like so, and then you crisscross, okay? I like to put the one to my right hand over first, and then I'll bring the one to the left hand over. So let me show you guys what it will look like. Once again, this goes over here, and you always want to see, you bring this off, you bring this away from your face, and then the other end will follow, and you bring this away from your face. So we're going to try that. Please keep up the pace, okay? Because I can hardly see. Whenever this stitch covers my face, I can't see what I'm doing, but I hope you guys are able to see that. So let's crisscross once again. Remember, the Gele is folded in half like so, and the part folded inwards, you want that to come directly in contact with the very back of your head. So let's try that again. And whenever you do that, you want to bring all the material to the back, so that you can touch the very middle of your head, okay? Okay, so you have half and half, and you get ready to crisscross. So the right goes in first. There's no particular rule to this. You can do the left first or the right first, but I'm just used to having the right one first. So the right goes in all the way. And make sure you keep your Gele nice and snug. You don't want it too loose, because if it becomes too loose, it doesn't look as good. So we folded the right one, the right hand, we folded that inwards. And fold that past your earlobes, just a little bit past your earlobes. So this is what it looks like with just the right one. And then what you did right now, you want to do it for the left hand as well, okay? And remember, hold the Gele nice and snug, but do not cut off your circulation, because what happens is when you tie this Gele too tight, you will lose oxygen to your brain, okay? That's what gives you that headache. You lose part of your circulation because you're cutting off that circulation by tying this too tight, and it will give you a headache. And what's the fun of that if you dress up and you have a headache? So in order to avoid that, try to tie this nice and snug, but don't tie it too tight. Okay, so you bring the left hand all the way to the right. while you use the other hand, you use this hand to hold the right hand, and you now have a hold of the left hand, which is this. And then use one of your hands to hold both of the ends. So I'm using my right hand to hold both of the ends here. And then I'll get all this ichafo out of my face. This is such a gorgeous, gorgeous gele. Look how beautiful it is. If I wasn't selling this, I would definitely buy it for myself, but I already own one, so just saying. Anyway, you bring all this gele material out of your face, and remember, you're using that right hand to hold both ends. And then now we do the accordion, okay? That's what I like to call it. It's just easier for me to give this stuff names that I remember, okay? Just like the names of my gele. I cannot function in numbers. I'm not a mathematical person. But if I give it like mnemonics that I remember or names, it's just easier for me. So this right end here that we folded to the left, you want to slowly gather that like an accordion while using your other hand to hold both of the ends together. You want to gather this like an accordion and get a tip going. And what you did to the right hand, you want to do with the left. Slowly gather the tip like an accordion. Turn so you guys can see, and then you just create a knot at the very end and tie. And like I told you guys, you want to tie this nice and snug, but you don't want to cut off your circulation because you will give yourself a headache for sure. And if you're tying gele, you don't want to, that means that you're going out, you're doing something. Why would you want to have a headache? Not everybody will have Panadol on them to help you. So please, please, please try and tie this nice and snug, but don't tie it too tight. You will give yourself a headache. So at this point, honestly, this particular one, I think it tied pretty well. You don't necessarily need a pin, but we're going to start to mold this, and once you start molding it to your liking, you can pin it to wherever you want to pin it. But the beauty about a plain gele is that they're a little bit stiffer than the newer geles. They're a little bit stiffer than Sego gele, so it pretty much stands on its own. It's stiff enough to mold it to however you want to, and it stays to the form. But if you do want to add a pin, go for it. So let's handle the one inwards first. You don't need to do much with it, honestly. Just give it some steps if you want to, but if not, I'm looking at the camera and trying to mold this. I'm used to molding this on a mirror. This is really difficult to tie on myself. Because anybody in AZ who wants to be my model while I wrap this gele, please let me know. So I think next time I'll get somebody to appear as a model, because it's difficult. It's so difficult tying this, especially with the larger gele and only having a little screen of camera to visualize what you're doing. But okay, this is the one inwards, right? I decided to have the fan going up. Again, sorry guys, kids just came back from school. Okay, so we're molding. We start from the one, or we start with the one on the back. All this one is really just a platform for the one that you're tying for the rest of the fabric in the front. So I don't do so much with this. I try to spend my energy on the one in the front. This one, So from tying the gele from right hand to left hand, it created a little bit of layer. So those layers is what I'm trying to show. And then the fan, depending on how you tie this, you can bring the fan over here, but I just wanted to try a different style today. So, because I always tie that fan style, I usually do, but I'm wanting something different. So, I am a Gemini, yeah. You know, we like to change things up every now and then. So we're just molding. Now I think I want to mold this one upwards, just like the one in the back here. So all you have to do is just really mess with the fabric. See that? Let's see. I sort of want to give it a fan. I was molding Otuto. I called her Otuto earlier on, which is completely different from Otuto. Otuto is praise, Otuto is morning, but she is Otuto. After I molded her, I said to myself, you know what? This Otuto is a wild one. She's a wild child. No matter how you try to tame her, she wants to be wild. So I think it's just best to allow her to go wild. So I decided to remove all but 2 of the pins. So I have 1 pin right here, and I have 1 at the very back here. So those are the 2 pins that I left on, and then the rest of this I just kind of let go crazy. I don't know that I'll wear this out, but it looks good. It's completely different from any of my gele. It's just interesting. So yeah, this is the final look of Otuto. What do you guys think? Anyway, stay tuned, and outfits of the day with Otuto will come after this video. Alright guys, see you guys soon. Bye.
Enyi makwa mwebe umi bendoma onye chimereze yarie Igbo nde meziru yo mezia mandoma saro wiwe kelela abala paneluwa enyi mi shabatura o okwarora na kuyo so enyi mi akwanu kaneluwa o abala bamba tura o paramanu riri manule abala bamba Mano paramanu le Okoro chikelechi ya ine Oyamakari matugewe Igbo paramanu riri manu do Abalaba ene Ayilecha yegeje menelo Manumo koro bianjoma naba ako eriako Akaraka diche niche Igbo ndioma debi nu yonde binama o